Commander Hillary, Sector 7.
A little job for you. Well within your capacity. Come to the Chancellor.
Immediately.
Job for you. Well within your capacity. Come to the Chancellor.
Immediately.
Check.
Job for you. Well within your capacity. Come to the Chancellor.
Check.
Oh, sounds lovely. Okay, I'll be right back.
Check. Oh, sounds lovely. Okay, I'll be right back. Check. Oh.
Alright, be right back. Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see. So, previously, we had been going to get Ren, and over the weekend, I got Ren. So, we're on our way back. That dungeon's kind of tough, actually. So, we took some serious damage, but we're on our way back now, so we should be okay. Apologies for being slightly late. I was editing. We're gonna have a new episode of the podcast out, hopefully tonight. And I was in the process of editing it, and one part was a little more complicated than normal, so I had to get that done. And someone just totally left while I was talking. How dare I talk? Okay, so. Oh wait, hold on. As always, I need to fix the controller. So if you go to 0 and then you go back to 1, it fixes it. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird little bug. So actually, do we go? We don't go in the second one. Okay. Hi. Oh, do you want to eat? Alright. 1 second. I think if you want to eat, you should have to go on the street. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Come on. Real quick. Alright. Okay. Alright, for realsies this time. Let's get Freeze. Does Mio have one? Mio's got a mono mate. Oh crap, she's poisoned. Oh, they're both poisoned. Oh, right. Alright, let's just make a run for it then. That's not that far. says the person who used to die coming out of the Marsh Cave in Final Fantasy, head back to, what was that, Melmond? Like, you know, 3 or 4 times that happened. But it's good having Ren now, because then that's more inventory spots. Oh, does Miu have any technique points? No, I used them all, that's right. Yeah, that dungeon's tough. Ah, crap. She's gonna die. I don't know if I have it. Let me check if I have an antidote. I played for like 45 minutes on the weekend to get through that dungeon. Let's see. I know I used the couple. No. Ah, we made it. Nice. Alright, we gotta buy Ren some stuff. Oh, right, it's in the church. We'll be right back. Actually, we'll come back around. Oh. Can we take 1 off? 666, the number of the beast. Alright, let's see how much these weapons cost, and then we'll come back. So... Oh, it's armor. Okay. But yes, I said we'll have a new episode hopefully tonight. It's done. I just gotta do a cover and the write-up. Oh wait, wrong one. And all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, he's just weapons. Which, you know, takes a little bit. The covers aren't too bad, because I just use, I have a template that I have a text box on that I just kind of add stuff to. Hey, that guy looks like Laparka. I found Ren. Ren's standing right next to me. No, wait, when he turns around, it looks like La Park. LA Park, nowadays. I was just turning one of my students onto CMLL the other night. I was like, yeah, you gotta go check out these LA Park matches. He's pretty awesome. Yeah, that was a great match. This one? No. I'm not sure which one we're supposed to... Was it down here? Aha! Okay. So, we need protector and headgear. Oh, we've got enough! Oh, that's amazing! Oh, that's fabulous! as I recall from playing this as a kid, Ren had some significant firepower to your team. Can you hear the tail that's thudding next to me on the floor? Here, you want to sit on your hassock? Oh, he came running right over. He says, "Yes, please, sir." Let's play some Dynamates. And again, it's really frustrating in a modern sense to have to do this one by one. Let's get everybody a couple. Yeah. And we'll get Ren one. And a couple of antidotes. And we gotta grind, because Ren's only at level 1. Yeah, I mean, this is just the, kind of bottom line with games like this, is you gotta grind. And they didn't add anything in this game for, making it fast, like, when we play, Final Fantasy 9, like, I don't really do it on the stream, but when I play it on the weekend, usually on Sunday afternoons, I'll go through all the games we're playing for, half hour, 45 minutes, just to see where we're at. And, if there's something that, like if there's a big, something big coming up, maybe I'll hold off so we can do it on the stream. And, with Final Fantasy 9, you can just kind of insta-kill stuff if you turn it on. And use, like, where you kind of run around real fast. Alright, so... head outside and train a bit under Ren until Ren is at least level 6. Okay. Alright, cool. We can do that. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but... And then there's you. Mew attacks. Mew attacks. Raise attacks. Cool. Ren gained a level. Yeah, hopefully this is pretty quick. Actually, hold on a second. I forgot to tweet links out. I'll be right back. Like, 2 minutes. Just wanted to make sure we got our social media links out there. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah, see, Ren, 49 damage. Not bad. This should make fights like this, where we're kind of outnumbered a little bit, much easier. That's been kind of a problem so far. That dungeon right before we got Ren, well, that Ren was in, rather, was pretty tough. Pretty tough, gotta say. What level are we at? 2. Alright, set to go to 6. So we might be doing this for a little while. Up to 3 already? We'll only go to 5. I think we'll be alright. He already poisoned her. Why are you poisoning her again? We might also have a new video up on YouTube. Maybe not tonight. Probably tomorrow. I just haven't had time. It's ready. I just don't have a chance. And then later, hopefully Sarah's streaming, and I know Greg Stewart's streaming later. It's Tuesday, so that means he's doing retro stuff. Some more Mega Man, I think. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna be, I think, I forget how the schedule goes, but I think next Wednesday on our retro night, we're gonna be streaming the first Mega Man game. I just started going through our streams for 5 and 6 for for episodes. And the sixth one's long. It's a couple hours, so that's gonna take a while. I usually do about 10 minutes a day, maybe a little more. Because I don't know. My brain is fried. I don't have the attention span for stuff like that. Especially when it's me playing. Like, I can watch, somebody like Greg or Jeremy Parrish or somebody like that. I can watch them. I can watch Jeremy Parrish. About a month ago on a Sunday, I watched about 5 hours of Jeremy's Super Nintendo playthroughs. I did that one day with Greg's Mega Man ones, the ones for Extra Life. One shot kill? No, not yet. Cool. Ren's up to 4, right? Nice. Very cool. Yeah, see, Ren helps here because he can take some. These are perfect battles for him because he can take up some pretty significant damage and make sure that your front row soldiers all get knocked out. And always to go to the weather tower, if I remember correctly. Oh, I got the new light that I was talking about last night, but it's still pretty bright out, so we don't really need it tonight. Looks fine. We still have 4, yeah. And because Ren can help take out the big enemies, your back row enemies, like that guy, then you don't get that as much, and yeah, here we go. Reese is getting hit, but you don't get so much of that kind of second round of damage from them as you're cutting them down, which really helps. It's an interesting thought to start you off basically with one character, and then you pick up Miyu, and then you pick up Ren, as opposed to games where you more or less start with your entire crew. Or some... oh, shoot. Some variation on it. Is that on the Daime? Yeah. Wait, why didn't it work? Whatever. We'll just go back. Oh, crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. There we go. I like the different music. When Reese is slain. Oh, we gotta use... it's Reaver, I think, right? Yeah. Alright, items. Damn it. Oh, crap, she's poisoned. That's right. Does she have an antidote? Do you have an antidote? You do. Give. Use. And Ren's gotta use one too. 69, nice. Alright, we should be pretty close to level 5 for Ren, and then we can move on. Yep, there we go. Excellent. Off to the weather tower we're gonna go. Very cool. We should have a decent chunk of currency, too. Alright, let's, get some items. I wish there was a way to buy multiples. But you should definitely have some antidotes. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, man, it sucked back then. Alright, you can't carry anymore. What about me? At least, on the NES, you could use a turbo controller to do it. I think I told the story on a stream once, but, I remember the Marsh Cave in Final Fantasy, the Nintendo Power Guide made this really big deal about how, hey, this is really hard. You need to go with 99 health potions. And it was like, 99 health potions? You know, I usually carry 10. And it seems like really terrifying. And if you didn't have a turbo controller, you had to do essentially what we're doing right now, is going through and manually, you know, buying them. But if you had a turbo controller, so say the heel was where the monomate is, you could just hold down A on the turbo and it would just go through the cycle, the menu of like, all right, well, what do you want? Monomate. So here we're hitting X. So X, Rees again. X. Well, it's not gonna work there, but and it would just cycle through it, and you would just have to kind of hold the controller down for, you know, 2 or 3 minutes, and then you get them all. But if you didn't have like an NES Advantage, or I'm so sorry if you had an NES Max, but if you didn't have one of those, you know, you had to do that yourself, which was really absurdly frustrating, for sure. Alright, let's save before we get out of this town. Let's see. No, it doesn't really build character. It's just shitty AI. I think they just didn't think that would be a thing, probably, for a lot of those games. Because Dragon Warrior is the same way on the NES. And Dragon Warrior has absurdly slow like if you loaded a ROM of Dragon Warrior and tried to play it, the menus are so slow, and it would just you're just gonna like pull your hair out. All right, so we got to go to the weather control tower. So let's see, it is located a bit south and east. Okay, so let's go south and then we'll go east. And I mean, even pre like Game Genies and stuff like that, like just a turbo controller could really break games. I loved my NES Advantage. That controller ruled. All right, so south and east. All right, let's try going over here. Actually, let's use the monitor. I forgot that we have that. Monitor, use. Where are we? Like I remember in Contra, the spread weapon, if you use the turbo controller and you just kind of held it down, the spread would come out, like instead of spreading out, you know, because it's called spread, it would go like up a little bit and then down suddenly. Like the game, I don't think the game really knew what to do with it. It was kind of cool, honestly. Alright, where is this? Is this it? I kind of don't know. I haven't done a serious playthrough of this game in 20... let's say more than 20 years. Let me just pull up a map. Oh, crap. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. I think this is it. There's supposed to be a staircase. Oh, no, wait. This isn't it. Alright, never mind. Contra's a game we should play on the stream. When I first got my capture card, I played a quick stream of Contra 3 on the SNES Classic. Oh, by the way, if anyone is looking for a Super Nintendo Classic, as of this morning, there were 3 in Target. Is this it? Yeah, I guess this is it. They had 3 of them. Head north. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so you come to stairs, but don't go up them. Instead, head east until you come to another one. I assume they mean stair. Ooh, who are these guys? They look like Imzadi soldiers from Robotech. Alright. Go up that one and pick up the Trimate hidden in a chest. Oh, yes. I surprised them. Alright, let's get out of here. Trimate. Head south again. Oh, like back in the staircase. Head south again. I guess they mean over here. So this guide I'm using, by the way, is not well written. Oh, we're gonna find Lyle. Okay. South. And then east. Whoa. Yeah, at least these things go down quick. Reese needs a heal. Hi, Poco. Actually, let's use Muse. Wait, no, that was the wrong one. I forget which one's which. Oh, he's poisoned. Oh, crap. I keep missing that on the screen. And this game just lets you use up stuff. It doesn't tell you, hey, you can't use that. Which is frustrating. After being, you know, so used to games where, yeah, this game, does not have the best UI, for sure. It's very... Like, even right here, like, you see, okay, so we're highlighting Reeves. And I can see that, I think, that it's blinking, but... Sometimes it's not, like, up here it's not great. Alright, so head south. I guess they mean south here? Again, this guy... No. Crap. Head south again and head further east. This guide's not helpful. Oh crap, Mew's gonna die. Shit. Come on. Oh, whoa! 20! Holy crap! Oh, come on! Damn it! $24? Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Huh. Alright, let's try that again. That was an absolute massacre. Yeah, and it was over here, past this. Yes. And there's no, like, tents or anything, like you would, you know, like in a Final Fantasy game. They can kind of save outside of a dungeon and power up. You know, you really don't have that in this game, which is super frustrating. I was just looking at the guide. Yeah, you're basically just getting Lyle. Okay. Alright, so once inside, head north until you come to some stairs, but then don't go in them. At least these things go down pretty quick. It's just annoying when there's a lot of them. But that was the thing a lot of games did back then, where they'd have more than you have. Dragon Warrior / Quest did that. Final Fantasy, the first Final Fantasy game in the early parts, has a bunch of times where there can be up to 9 on the screen, and there'll be 9, and they will wreck you. Head south again. Alright, well, where south? I'm not sure what this guy means. Holy shit! Good, we bought I bought a lot of heals. We just got totally trashed in another battle. Alright, we're taking them down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, ugh. And that's the kind of thing they could have very easily updated, like a lot of newer versions of other games do. Like in the Final Fantasy ones on the PS1, which they were just talking about on this week's episode of Axe of the Blood God. They were talking about Final Fantasy V. But on all those, they make it so that you can do, like in a modern game, where, like if you're playing Dragon's Dogma or something, where you can just pick how many you want. And it's like totally not a thing. Alright, we're gonna do a spot save here. Let's use this top slot up. Now, the guide says to come out of that stairs and then head south again. Maybe we can go... Oh, here he is! What the hell? You don't have to go south! Hi, my name is Lyle. I look significantly 80s anime. So it says here that head south again and further east until you meet up with Lyle. They added like an extra like south and east. He was right there the whole time. Alright, so let's see. Lyle will meet you. Go back west a little bit, then down and west. Okay, I get it. So yeah, another problem with this guide that I'm using is inconsistent verbiage. Like instead of always using north, south, east, west, sometimes it's down instead of south, or go left instead of west. And what I should probably do, I have it all in a text document, and I should probably find and replace everything. Just for consistency, because it keeps throwing me off. Holy shit. Crap. Actually, let's rewind and get out of this battle. Can we? Maybe. Be nice if we could. I have no shame. I don't care. Well, we went from 47 to 7. Save. So I had a really stupid realization one day that night we were playing Gunstar Heroes, that level that I got stuck on, we could totally use the rewind button to, like, cheese our way through it. Okay, so this is interesting. There was always enemies there, but then there's different enemies. Interesting. Yeah, I realized that we gotta go back and play Gunstar Heroes again, because you could totally cheese your way through that part if you just, like, rewind, move ahead, rewind, move ahead. And it's great on the PS4 because it's the rewind and fast forward are the L2 and R2, which makes it really, like, natural to be able to do it. Alright, so south, and then west, and then we gotta fix the weather machine. Where is it? I don't know where it is. See, like, this, you know what? We're getting out of this one, too. And then we're gonna heal. The only crappy thing is the rewind's really slow. I like the effect where it looks like a VHS tape, though. That's pretty cool. Who needs to heal? You need to heal. Oh wait, you need to use an antidote first. Yeah, I like that they spent some time doing some retro stuff like that in the game. But there's other stuff they could have done too. Yeah, so they get a whole nother round, kinda. See, and that's one of the things with this game, unless you grind, like, you'd have to sit here and grind for a couple hours to really get high leveled up. Otherwise, you're just kind of... One of the things I wrote down the other day when I was playing, when I was taking notes, is you're just, like, kind of constantly on the razor's edge in this game. Of, like, a battle like this where you just get ambushed and obliterated. And I can kind of see why I only went through this game once back then. Like, this wasn't a game that I returned to, even though I have, you know, pretty fond memories of it. I didn't exactly keep coming back for more. And I can... Actually, let's get out of this battle and heal. I can kind of see why. Yeah, you're on a timer for the random battles. It's definitely on a timer. Which I think a lot of games were back then. I know that's how most Final Fantasy games worked. Whoa, Ren's getting wrecked. Another, and I don't know, your mileage will vary whether this is quote-unquote a problem, but the kind of inconsistency and damage from enemies in this game is pretty frustrating, too. Like, sometimes an enemy will do, like, 2 damage, and then it'll do 20, and there's no... I don't know, there's no real rhyme or reason to it, I guess. It's a little annoying. Alright, so... where is this thing? It's gotta be a little north. So you can't even really, prepare for a battle and go, alright, I kind of know like how much this enemy takes off, and think about, you know, as you're going around, you know, am I gonna need to cure someone? Am I gonna need to heal? You know, what do I need to do? Should I consider running? In this game, who the hell knows? And that's a tad frustrating. Definitely. And again, I guess you just have to kind of decide, is that an aggravation? Alright, I have no idea where this thing is now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and then go back in. Got him? Got him. Thank you. Alright. Save. Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, they do. Did you see, on the Dragon's Dogma video that I did the other day, the big bad does this spell where he can kind of suck your your pawns into like a void, and so you have to hit down to make your pawns kind of run to you. Basically, you have to notice it's happening and just react. And if you don't react quick enough, they're all gonna get sucked into it. And mine all got away the first time, and then the second time, Aaron just kind of stood there and stared at him. And I was like, what the hell? Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And she just kept casting a spell, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. It was really, really weird. She just kind of chilled out and got her spell off and then came to me. But that's how, particularly in the second version of, in Bitter Black Isle, that's how you get just, like, decimated. Is, you turn around and all your pawns are gone, and then you're like, oh, uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Alright, so let's go back in here. So, alright, head north until you come to the stairs, but don't go over the stairs. We screwed this up somehow. Now, go this way. What time is it? 8:13. Now we got some time. Sarah, are you streaming tonight? Alright, so now Lyle was right here. Yeah, you're gonna stream tonight? Okay, cool. I'll try to wrap up once we figure out where this weather thing is, we'll wrap up. Alright, so we get Lyle and then head further east until you bump into a chest. Now go back. Okay. Go east. Oh crap. And I mean, a lot of this is randomized, like how you get like all these enemies, because what they're doing is they're recreating Dungeons and Dragons, essentially, where it's all a dice roll. It's also in 2018, kind of annoying. Yeah, that's a whole thing with all these early Dragon Quest, Phantasy Star, Final Fantasy, you know, Ultima. I mean, it's basically, it's D&D. So you get the dice roll. And in different games, there's, you know, different, like, in, the first Final Fantasy game, right before the end boss, there's this dude you can fight named Warmech, and there's only a, according to Nintendo Power, there's a 1 in 1,000 shot at getting him. I don't know if that's like a made up, that sounds like a nice round Birdemic style number, but it's basically just, it's a dice roll. I've only gotten Warmech once, for the record, and he kicked my ass. He is pretty tough. Alright, so head east until you bump into a chest. This wasn't the way we went. Yeah, that's what happened. We didn't go this way. Alright, we got the chest. Go back west a little, then down. Okay. Yeah, this guy's just poorly worded. This happened last week, too. Where we ended up in one of these dungeons. We ended up kind of going around in a circle. Yeah, I gotta go through it and find and replace it and make all, like, go up, north, and go left, west, you know, to make sure there's consistency. Go down, and west. Down. West. Is this it? Oh, success! Anything else down here while we're here? Oh, you come back here. That's right. Alright, does anybody have a escape pipe? I guess that's how you say that. Oh, hey, by the way, I got new OBS software that I used for last night's stream and one last week that looks pretty cool. It's gonna make the non-PS4 streams look, and frankly sound, a lot better. I gotta mess around on the weekend and get some more overlays for it. I want to get one at the bottom of the screen for like links, and then I want to get one like Greg Stewart has for Extra Life, because I want to start promoting that a little bit. I actually linked. I usually don't link streams on Facebook, but I did tonight because I want to start planting it in the head of Facebook people that, hey, I do streams. Hey, you should donate so we can donate some money to Extra Life. I'm just gonna slowly lay that one out there for people. But yeah, I started doing a graphical one, and I don't know, it didn't come out right, so I gotta mess around. Yeah, we're just like wrecking shit on Twitch. We really are. I'm almost up to 300 viewers. Pretty soon. I think 280 something I'm at. Alright, so what are we doing here? Now you can head outside. Alright, go back to the town, heal, and save, and then buy some stuff. Okay. So we need a cape and a bandana for Lyle. Wait, yeah, equip. See, that's exactly what we were saying earlier. Like, the UI is confusing as all hell. And even, like, here's a good example, too. You know, looking at this, so I can see Moontear, boots, staff, cape, and I can kind of look over to the left and see, alright, well, those are kind of the things that I think I'm wearing. But, you know, it takes like way too long to kind of figure that out. And where I can see it, and I haven't had this happen to me, but I'm sure it's happened to people, when you go to, sell stuff, it's probably really easy to sell things that you are armed already on. Yeah, the color sucks. And so now, this is on a high-def 50-something inch TV that is, well, it's like 5 or 6 years old at this point, but this was a $1,000 TV when I first got it. It's a nice TV. So imagine doing this on a 20-inch, maybe smaller, CRT TV in 1992 or whatever. And, or even, hell, you know, you might have one that's like not even have that, like the entire color palette. Hell, I had a friend that had a black and white TV in their room that they played NES and, like, yeah, probably Genesis games on too. So how would you even know at that point? And I mean, of course, they weren't really probably thinking about stuff like this, but, like, it's a problem. A little bit. It's kind of troublesome. I do have to say. Alright, so we buying anything? Oh, sun's just going down suddenly. You can always see, like, when I'm streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 on, you can kind of watch the sun go down in the background behind me. Heal by the cape and bandana, and then go back to the northeast cave. Oh, okay. Alright, so 8:24, let's just pick up some heals, and then we'll get out of here. Couple things. New podcast out maybe tonight. I'm hoping to get it out. I'll probably, while you're streaming, I'll probably work on that. It's edited and it's done. I just gotta put together like a cover and then get it out onto the feed on Castlevania Chronicles. So we got about 10 minutes of discussion of it, and then about 5 minutes of discussion of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which is awesome. If you've never played it or seen it, we did a stream last week. It is spectacular. And so we'll have that out. And then tomorrow night, we'll be right back in the Genesis collection to stream Alien Storm, which we briefly played the night the Genesis collection came out, but then I think that's when we start playing Gunstar Heroes. But Alien Storm is a pretty cool game. So we're gonna play some Alien Storm for a while tomorrow night. And then Thursday at 7, before Sarah streams, we'll be playing Final Fantasy IX, which we're starting to make some real movement through Final Fantasy IX. We're in Disc 2. I realized when I was playing it this weekend, I was kind of wondering where we were, and we're in Disc 2, so we're getting there. Disc 2 of 4, and if I remember correctly, Disc 4 in Final Fantasy IX is basically just the end boss. I think 9's the one that the 4th disc is basically just like whatever the final dungeon is, and then the end boss. So, alright, I think we're good. So, we made some progress down this page. So the next thing we have to go back to Aquatica. And okay. Alright, cool. So, as always, DreftFields.net, go check that out. DreftFields Pod on Twitter, Twitch, Patreon. Go get on the Patreon. Extra Life. Yeah, let's raise some money for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. As I was saying a couple streams ago, I kind of have a bit of a connection to them, so it'd be pretty cool. Support the Muslims in your life. Fuck Trump, fuck Muslim bans, fuck the Supreme Court. get on the Patreon, please. We'll be back tomorrow night with Alien Storm. We'll be back here on the Genesis. I promised Genesis games this summer, and we are rocking and rolling with it. So, yeah, just another one of the many radical left-wing messages embedded in every episode of the Giraffe Feels podcast. Actually, there is one in the episode that's going to come out tonight, because spoilers for tonight's episode. One of the funny things about Castlevania Chronicles is Simon is absolutely jacked. Like, and I mentioned that he looks like the Ultimate Warrior, basically, and then I kind of make a joke about how the Ultimate Warrior was this really horrible wrestler, and that was a real piece of shit in real life, and he died, and now WWE has, like, retconned him into being this, like, heroic dude, even though he was, like, this horrible bigot. And I make a comment that's something like, you know, I hope Simon Belmont's not as homophobic as the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior very famously gave a speech at a university in Connecticut sometime in the OOs, where he said something to the effect of, I think this is like a serious exact quote, queering doesn't make the world go round. Something like that. That dude was a real asshole. And a lot of people in wrestling will basically say the same. Actually, WWE did a documentary about the Ultimate Warrior that's been retconned out of existence, called The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, where it's basically like people from WWF talking about what an asshole he is for like an hour and a half, but now that he's, like, you know, dead and he's this, like, hero, they've rebranded him. You know, every time it shows up on YouTube, it gets deleted very quickly, because, you know, you're supposed to think of him as a hero and not a violent homophobe. So, you know, consult whatever part of the internet you go to for things like that. Oh, whoops, hold on. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this button. So let's save, and we'll get out of here. So which one are we doing? This one. All right. Yeah, so that episode will be out, you know, in a little while. I'll go work on that now and get that out. And then Sarah's going to stream tonight, so check her stream out. And like I said, the Giraffe Feels podcast is proud to support transgender people, Muslims, you know, screw Trump, screw liberals that want to, like, hold hands with bigots, because they all want to go back to where one of theirs was president, and it was fine when he was droning villages in Yemen and slaughtering people around the world and executing teenagers without trial via drone, you know, American citizens. But it was fine because he had a D at the end of his name, and now the guy's got an R at the end of his name, so all those people are now sad. Your selective rage has been noticed. So yeah, politics, yes, politics. Get your politics anima video games. What about that, that thing I sent you the other night, that soy gamer or whatever it was? I still, like, dude, I have no idea what that's why I sent it to you. I was like, I don't even know what I'm reading right now. It was just like gibberish, but, you know, yeah, it was pretty wild. It was like all the coolest games of the last 5 years are apparently, like, not real games to these people, and I was just like, whoa, okay. Yeah. So, alright, at Super Sarah with 3 A's is going to stream in a little bit. We'll get a podcast out that will be filled with pro-queer messages and shaming of bigoted WWF wrestlers. So, talk soon.